What's up, guys? It's Frank from Trove. Welcome to episode 3 of The Biggest Flippa, where we take you through the journey of flipping sports cards on StarStock. As you guys know, in this first season, I'm going up against Mully Cards, trying to see who can do the most with $250. Comment down below who you think is doing a better job so far this season, Mully or myself. Let me know what plays I should be looking at. If there's a card you think I should be buying or selling, comment that down below. I want to use your guys' input in my decision-making process. Also, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on additional content from us here on YouTube. So let's get right into looking at my portfolio. In the first 2 episodes, I didn't sell any cards. I just continued to buy more. But today, I actively listed on the marketplace my Fernando Tatis Topps Heritage Rookie Card StarStock A that I bought for $18. I love Tatis as a long-term play, but with him aggravating his shoulder again, it doesn't give me confidence that in the short term he's going to be able to be on the field and get people excited. So personally, I'm looking to get out of this card at the moment. If you're long on Tatis, there's no reason to panic sell his cards right now. I believe he's going to be a generational talent for the Padres, but for the purpose of this series, I'm trying to flip sports cards quickly, and with Tatis not on the field, he's going to make that very difficult for me to do so. Over the last few days, this card has been selling between $18 to $21. I currently have it listed at $20. I think I'll probably get something like $19 where I'll effectively break even in the situation. And although I'm not happy with what's happening with my Tatis card, at the exact same time, I bought in at a price where I saw a lot more upside than downside. And even though things did not go my way, I bought in at a price that I could still get out without losing money. And looking at my cheaper baseball play, the Eloy Jimenez Topps Heritage Rookie Cards, bought a bunch of them for about $20. I just sold one of my StarStock A, bought it for $3, flipped it for $5 when he got back on the field, but I'm still holding most of them. I like the White Sox as a team over this next month or so, and at the exact same time, I think they're going to get some attention with the Field of Dreams game happening next week. I think Eloy Jimenez is a great talent, and I'm fine holding some of these cards because I believe that I bought in at a really good price point. And looking at my one football play, the T. Higgins Select Base cards that I bought a ton of, bought them for 15 cents a piece. I'm going to be holding these for now. I understand that there's been some negative reports that Joe Burrow isn't looking the best in training camp, but we're still a month out from the season, and I think when we see him on the field for the first time, potentially in a preseason game, alongside Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, I think I'm going to be able to see a nice boost on these cards, so I'm really not pressured to sell this at the moment. And looking at my other cheap football play, the Jonathan Taylor Mosaic Base Rookie Cards that I was buying for $1 a piece, I'm going to hold these for now. His cards have seen a slight dip over the last few days with the news that Carson Wentz and Quinn Nelson both injured their foot in training camp, which isn't great to see, but at the exact same time, I am holding strong in my strategy that I believe running backs and wide receivers will continue to see an uptick, and I believe that I bought in at some really good price points, super cheap, and I'm curious to see if this strategy is going to be able to pan out. And my 2 bigger football cards I'm very excited about right now, the Russell Wilson Topps Base Rookie Card PSA 9 that I bought for $86. The PSA 10 is now selling for above $300. I believe I'm going to be able to sell this PSA 9 for $110, $120 in these next couple weeks. Russell Wilson isn't getting the respect he deserves at the moment. We're seeing Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, these guys go up like crazy right now, but I do think that the closer we get to the season, Russell Wilson's going to go up in price, and I'm going to be ready to cash out, just not yet. And same thing with my Daniel Jones Select Silver card right now. I bought it for $45. I'm willing to hold it at the moment. I've seen some sales upwards of $50 over the last few days, but I am looking at $60 probably as a bottom number that I would take for it, just because I think that there could be really nothing but good information around his name over these next couple weeks, and I'm patient because I don't know if there's many better buys at the moment. And looking at my plays over the last couple weeks, I feel good in general. I'm not trying to hit home runs, I'm trying to hit singles. On StarStock, I have the ability to sell cards with the click of a button. I'm going to use that to my advantage. I'm not going to worry about shipping. I'm going to worry about transacting high volume of cheap cards that I believe I'm buying in at a low price point where I can win more than I can lose. And so far, it's been working out well for me. And now I'm super excited to share with you guys my newest play. I got a Mookie Betts First Bowman Chrome PSA 9 for $70. If you're on our daily emails, which if you aren't, they're completely free, link in the description to sign up. I've been talking about Mookie Betts like crazy over the last few weeks, and it blows my mind how little people are talking about Mookie Betts with the Dodgers right now. They just added Max Scherzer. I believe that the Dodgers are the favorite to win the NL this year. Mookie Betts, at the age of 28 years old, already has 2 World Series titles, one with the Red Sox and one last year with the Dodgers, and he also has a league MVP. Mookie has been putting up great numbers for years now, and I believe that I'm buying his cards at a cheap price point relative to where they were a couple months ago. We're heading into this next window where people are looking forward to the MLB postseason. I'm going to have the ability to make some money. I'm really excited about my plays in general. If we look at the football card market, I see anticipation continuing to increase with people getting excited about the season starting. In baseball, we're heading to the second half of the season now where MLB playoffs are approaching in a couple months. I'm going to use all of this positive momentum to my advantage, and we look at this competition a week or 2 from now, I'm going to be blowing Mully Cards out of the water. So let me pass it over to Mully Cards right now so he can show you his plays of the week.
Guys, what is good? This is Connor from Mully Cards, and we are back for episode 3. Let's get into it. Last week I scooped up a Jordan Love for 140, and quickly after the news came out, I decided to list that card for break-even price of 140, and it ended up selling. That was a big chunk of my allotted 250, so it felt good to get that liquidated. I felt like the short-term upside on Jordan Love was no longer available due to the new situation with Rodgers. On the good side, we did have Russell Westbrook and Kyle Kuzma both get traded after picking up a few of their base-rated rookies of Kuzma for about 50 cents a piece in StarStock B condition. I felt great about those, and I feel like those have some nice upside. Be able to sell those for a few dollars maybe in a week or so. The Russell Westbrook card I paid $20 for, also in StarStock B condition. I'm looking to flip that one for 35, 40 bucks now on the platform. I really like the upside with Russell Westbrook in the Lakers uniform. I think they're going to be a very competitive team down the stretch all the way through the playoffs, and it'd be cool to see him and Melo get their first ring. And then I went ahead and moved into another kind of second tier quarterback who I also think has a good amount of upside going into this NFL season, and that is Jalen Hurts. I think his running ability combined with his passing ability is currently getting slept on. I feel like the Eagles basically are just letting the quarterback competition play out through the offseason just to make sure Jalen's, locked in and laser focused. I don't think he'll get rattled by it at all. I think he thrives in that kind of situation. I could be dead wrong, but I think there's definitely some upside in Jalen Hurts going into next year. I paid $75 for a StarStock A condition Jalen Hurts hollow. I felt like the hollows out of Optic are super undervalued and just super clean looking cards. Besides that, I still have some loose capital to work with. I'm trying to figure out my next play. I'm gonna make a few more offers going into the summer league. I feel like there's a good opportunity to maybe pick up a guy for super cheap.
What Mully has going on right now is interesting, but I'm confident in my place in my situation. I appreciate all of you guys for checking out episode 3 of The Biggest Flippa. Make sure you come back next week for episode 4. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. And make sure you check the link in the description for our Instagram, for our free daily newsletter. We have so much content coming your way and super excited for what the future holds.